of Yoga, Chocolate, and Chit Chat with Melanie.
Hi, everybody.
And Janice. I'm the studio owner and yoga instructor here, and Melanie is a yoga instructor, among many other hats that she wears here. And this week, this is our second episode, we corralled some suggestions from clients in terms of what they would like to hear us talk about, what question or prompt. Interestingly enough, last week, the first one we got was, how loud is the studio toilet? Okay.
For real. For real.
So we are currently in the studio. We have one bathroom. It's back there. And this client felt like it would be interesting to hear us talk about the sound of the toilet and how loud it is. So, I feel like maybe before we get started, we should let you hear it. I don't know if you're going to hear it and it's going to be loud enough for you, but yeah. I figured we could, it's only right behind me. So I'm going to go give it a flush with the door shut, okay? So the door will be shut.
Yeah, you can see that. I don't think it's as loud. Are we ready?
So, I don't know, maybe on the video we'll have to see.
We'll have to see.
I'm not sure if you got the full effect.
So I'm I don't know, I was kind of like thinking about why this question. I don't think the question is really about the sound of the toilet. I think the question is more about, so I came into like almost your apprehension about things that might happen while you're in the yoga studio. So what would happen if I was taking yoga and I had to use the bathroom? And everyone's all zenned out, and now I have to go use the bathroom, and I flush it. And now I come out, and I was like, is everyone staring at me? How loud was that? Could they hear me, what I was doing in there? I kind of feel like I think it's kind of more like, because like I suffer from a little bit of worry and anxiety, and I am that person that thinks like, I don't know, was everybody staring at me? Was everybody? And I kind of think like, so how loud was the toilet might be, okay, so if I had to use the bathroom while I was in yoga class, do people use the bathroom when they're in yoga class? Am I the only one that's going to use the bathroom? And is everyone else going to hear me in there? I don't know.
That is probably the exact origination of the question, for sure, is more about the client's feelings towards having to go to the bathroom. Because the door right? So the door opens into the studio or backwards, but still there's not like an additional layer. Additional layers are awesome, right? That would probably kill the sound effect a little bit more.
Right.
But so you're right. It's if someone gets up to go to the bathroom in the middle of a yoga class, people who are aware, mildly aware,
most people are not fixating on the fact that someone went into the bathroom and what they're doing in there. That's me. Don't go by me. So can I tell you, since we're chatting, so when Shannon and I, so here's our little trick. When Shannon and I use the bathroom, we run the water. Just saying.
All right. So we're both laughing because there is a possibility that someone might not know somebody went to the bathroom, right? It just all depends how tuned in you are when you're practicing. If you've gone deep inside in your practice, you might not know that somebody
got up and
went.
Right.
That's fair.
That
I think
is
it's fair.
I think too that
it's not like we have a line,
no.
you know.
No.
So, but to the more vigilant, observant person, which I am, and I think Melanie is too, and some of our other clients, I would notice. I would notice. I might not process it 100%, but I would notice. And then, of course, I will tell you that if I was coming to this studio for the first time, I would have no problem using the bathroom if I had to go. Mm-hmm. And I would definitely be aware of the fact that it has an extraordinarily loud and forceful flush. Mm-hmm. However, I will say this, I would be happy about that, right? One thing, listen, we got 99 problems, but one of them is not a clogged toilet. Never happens. It never happens.
But you certainly don't want to be that person that's in the bathroom and you're in there and yoga class is going on and you're like, oh my God, now what do I do?
There is never anything left behind for the next person. There is nothing. It is like the rest area, public restroom. You know, you hear those flushes in the public restroom and nothing can stop those. I have been as a human being who visits people's homes, as a human who frequents small businesses, I have been in situations where it's a weak flush, right?
Yeah.
And that's not okay.
No,
it's not okay because even the most benign use of the toilet is a problem.
It's embarrassing when you're in there and you're...
Nobody wants to be futzing with... Right. You will never have that problem here.
No.
So
that conversation went into a whole new...
So no one knows what you're doing in there.
No.
Now what? Okay.
And I think I'm going to turn it away from from bodily functions. I still think the question might have arisen from what if I'm like, what ifs at the yoga studio? What if I have to go to the bathroom? What if?
Yes.
Right? What if I, can't do what everyone else is doing? What if I'm the oldest person in the room? What if I'm the, I feel like I am the heaviest person in the room? What if I feel like I'm not dressed appropriately? Like all of those what ifs can stem around somebody like having anxiety about the going to the bathroom, right?
For sure.
And just so you know, if here at Pearl, our clients, no one cares. They don't care what you look like, what you're dressed like. We've had clients come in their pajama bottoms. It doesn't matter. We just want you to be here.
Yeah. And I would think that most places you go to, yoga studios generally have an expectation of being more compassionate, more understanding. We want people to feel relaxed here, right? So this is a place people come to get calm, to relax, and part of that is removing anxiety around whatever we could alleviate, and I would say that also goes towards being a human who has human needs, that anywhere you go, I would think they would take care of you.